My go-to pre-workout is Expedite from Snack. I keep these single-serving packs with me in my gym bag pretty much everywhere I go. Whether it's the green apple or the raspberry lemonade flavor, Expedite gives me the boost I need so I can finish my workouts snack strong.
On Saturday night, 931 days since you last competed. What emotions are you feeling like as you once again step inside the ring here in Las Vegas in the main event against Mario Barrios?
I'm just happy to be here, man. I love being back, where I belong, which is at the forefront of the beautiful sport of boxing. Happy to have a great challenger, Mario Barrios, stepping into the ring. He's a young man. He's a capable man. I just told him he's a big little dude, because he's standing over me. He's moving up a weight class. He's got these broad shoulders. With COVID and everything, we haven't been able to size each other up, man. So that was a fun little 5-second experience I had. Boxers, we always size each other up. Once when we walk into a gym, the trainers out there, they know what I'm talking about. You walk into the gym, fighters sizing up, sparring partners they never sparred, yada, yada, yada. But it's just great, man. This is boxing. This is what I love. I don't care how many days it's been since I've been in the ring. Every day of Keith Thurman's life, I think boxing. I breathe boxing. I meditate about boxing. So, I'm just here to do what I do best, man, to showcase my skills and my talent to the world and to the fans once again.
What did you take away from that face-to-face meeting moments ago?
I never take away too much from the face-offs. All that matters to me is that we're fighting on Saturday. But I knew I had the height advantage on him. Like you said, I'm younger, but and I am the one moving up, but I'm still the bigger fighter.
Now, most fighters in your position, Mario, coming off of their first loss, would have taken a tune-up fight in their first fight, especially at a brand new weight class, this being 147 for you. But you're going after a former unified welterweight champion of the world. What do you think that says about you as a prize fighter?
I'm in this sport to fight the best, and there's this. I've said it before. There's never been a name that I have turned down, and I want to continue on testing my abilities and just proving to everybody that I belong, and that's exactly why we chose to take such a difficult fight for my first fight at welterweight.
Pay-per-view.
Well, I love to outpunch my opponents. There's very few opportunities where I'm unable to do that. One fight was against Sean Porter. He brings a lot of punches, so I knew that I was going to have to finesse a victory and I wasn't going to be able to outpunch him. But everybody else that I've ever stepped in the ring, I always felt like I have the capacity to outpunch, outperform. When I fought Danny Garcia, he's always looking for the counter punches. His dad said Thurman didn't throw any punches in the fight after they lost to me. And I said, well, if I didn't throw any punches, then your boy threw negative punches, because I know round for round, I normally threw more punches than Danny Garcia. So when I say throw more punches, in the Pacquiao fight, when I was walking him down, when I was putting him on the ropes, I wasn't letting my hands go. I know my punch count was good for the fight, but I know I fell short. And I believe that I was 15 punches away from victory. So I have the wisdom, the skills, and the capabilities. I don't need to waste punches. I don't need to just throw punches to get the judges to give me every single round. I need to land clean shots, the sharper shots, keep my defense tight. There's many strategies of coming away in those rounds. But as I see the warrior spirit in Mario Barrios, the more that he continues to fight, he's gonna awaken me and push me to fight harder. And that's what I look forward to Saturday night.
Because you're fighting a guy 7 years younger than you, a guy who is aggressive in Mario Barrios, does that put extra emphasis to really crank it out in the gym and really push yourself and try to extend your limits? Because you're going to be fighting a guy who's aggressive, who's going to be trying to take your head off.
Oh, it makes me just excited about the fight, that I got somebody who wants to fight, who wants to trade, who wants to, he's stepping up and fighting Keith Thurman because he wants to make a name overnight. The last question that you asked him, why did you take the fight with Keith Thurman? Because Mario Barrios wants to be a world-class named fighter, and I respect that. But I'm here to stop him in his tracks, and that's what Saturday night's all about.
Is it unbelievable for you to know that just in 7 years' time, that now you're going to be standing across the ring from Keith Thurman in the main event in your second straight pay-per-view headlining matchup?
Absolutely, it's definitely a dream come true for me. If you would have told me on that day when I fought on the undercard that 7 years later I would be fighting Keith Thurman himself, I probably wouldn't believe you. But I stayed patient, I stayed focused, I stayed disciplined, and now I have my opportunity, to make a name in the welterweight division. It's to move up that has been a long time coming, and but me and my team, we have loved the results that we have had in camp, and I'm just excited for Saturday.
You pointed out about the results in camp. This is a brand new weight class here at 147. You're going up 7 pounds north. So what kind of Mario Barrios will the fans see and will the world see against Keith Thurman?
They're gonna continue to see the same Mario Barrios that has always stepped in the ring, but a lot more stronger. My speed is still there as it was at 140 or 135. Movement and everything is on point, and we're just, like I said, I'm just excited.
You feel your experience will play a significant factor in the outcome of your fight against Mario Barrios on Saturday?
Definitely, I'm now 33 years old. I've been boxing since I was 7 years old. I have, all these stats that you're telling me that I don't even know because I live it, At the end of the day, I just evolve and I learn from everything, from everyone that I've ever been in the ring with. So I look forward to showcasing my skills and my talent, my poise, my experience, and just everything. And, I believe that it should give me a little bit of the upper hand. I believe that I'm going to be craftier than this young man is expecting. I believe that I'm going to be trickier and bring dynamics that none of his sparring partners were able to bring into the ring because they cannot mimic Keith One-Time Thurman. There's only one Keith One-Time Thurman. And I prepared very well for this fight. I had 5 sparring partners for this fight. And we're just looking forward to Saturday night. It's going to be a great night of boxing. Everybody needs to tune into the show.
What is the key to your success being undefeated here in Las Vegas as you try to make it 10-0 against Keenan Carbajal?
I think it was because, it was my dream to fight here in Vegas. When I was a kid, I saw those champions, fighting here in Vegas, and I said, hopefully one day I could make it and fight in Vegas. That would be my dream. So every time I come here, I leave everything here in the ring, and, I just train really hard and give my best.
Now, Leo, if you're successful on Saturday against Keenan Carbajal, as you look at the landscape of the featherweight division, you got a brand new champion at 126, the WBC champion, Mark Magsayo. You also have Kiko Martinez, a man that you beat over 6 years ago. So is there anybody out there, Manuel Navarrete as well, is there any one of the champions who excites you and entices you as to say, if I'm successful on Saturday, I want a unification matchup against that particular guy?
Right now, yeah, hopefully God, everything goes good on Saturday night. I think it was Magallanes of the Philippines, I wanted to fight Gary Russell, the fight never happened, but I think, Magallanes is a good fighter, strong fighter, and I think a fight against him would be really great.
Now, against Carl Frampton, Abner Mares have been well documented. He's never in a boring fight. But where do you think you can be successful against Leo Santa Cruz?
My intelligence, all the physical attributes. I believe that I'm stronger, faster, and then the X factor is my trainer, my grandfather, Danny Carbajal. I feel like I know he's the best trainer in the world, so his intelligence is there, and our camp went very smooth. I learned a lot in just this training camp, so I know I'm gonna step in there the best version of myself.
Have you thought about, you're 33 years of age, how long you want to go? Is it a year-by-year basis? Is it a fight-by-fight basis? Is it when I accomplish this particular thing in my career? You have a litany of accomplishments that you've already gone after and conquered over the course of your decade-long career.
I'm here to walk the path of a true warrior. I want to push it to the limit, just like Floyd did, just like Pacquiao did, just like Ali did, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, and just all the tremendously great fighters. There's been those who were tremendous, like Andre Ward, where some debated, did he hang it up early? You know, so as long as the warrior spirit within me, that fire, that flame is burning and it's still alive, you will continuously see Keith One-Time Thurman.
The key to you being involved in these back and forth fights that entertain and excite fight fans around the world?
That's just part of my style. You know, that's every time I step in the ring, you know, I bring that intensity, I bring that determination. You know, you're gonna have to hit me with something crazy, you know, to get me out of there. Because I mean, if I get dropped, you know, I'm gonna get back up and I'm gonna keep on coming. It doesn't matter what you throw at me. I'm in there, you know, to do whatever I can, you know, to come out victorious. And that's exactly what, you know, I try doing every time I step in that ring. We know he could do it all, but you know, as he was saying, I believe, you know, we have the potential to bring out the best out of each other. And man, it's going to be a hell of a night of boxing. You know, this is definitely a fight that y'all don't want to miss out on.
But what do you want? What statement are you hoping to put on Saturday night against Keenan Carbajal in the co-main event?
That I want to prove to the fans that I'm back. You know, that I want to go back to the top. I want to go where I left off. You know, a champion, and I just want to go out there and entertain the fans like I always do. I always try to go out there and, you know, give the fans a great fight, because that's what the fans deserve. That's what the fans come here to get great shows, great fights, and that's what I'm going to do with Keenan Carbajal.
What splash are you hoping to go ahead and make against Keith Thurman in your main event on pay-per-view Saturday night?
Like I've said in you know, these other interviews and everything, I'm looking to make a statement. You know, I'm trying to put the welterweight division on notice that, you know, Mario Barrios is here. And, you know, like I said, I mean, Keith Thurman, he's a great fighter. He does a lot of great things. But it's my job, you know, to go in there on Saturday night and do everything better. And that's exactly what I intend on doing.
You know, this is my presidential campaign, baby. I am back. Keith One-Time Thurman is back. The welterweight division is back. Because without me, yo, it's been whack. At the end of the day, man, I bring the most exciting fights at 147. The most exciting fights. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Udenis Ugas, with the belt, without the belt. Keith One-Time Thurman is the champion of today, period. And that's the statement I'm making Saturday night.
And Sean, back to you guys at the desk. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.